What's up, Aries? Welcome to Gemini Moon Astrology and Media. This is going to be your Aries reading for Jupiter in Capricorn. And I'm very excited to do this because I know that your 2020 is going to be awesome. Jupiter is currently, is it 2 degrees of Capricorn right now? It'll be there for the whole year up until December of 2020. And let's get into this reading. Aries. This is going to be for Aries rising, Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries Venus, or Aries dominance. And this is just a energetic update, or you could say prediction for 2020 and for the effects that Jupiter and Capricorn will have on you for 2020. So we already know that Capricorn squares you. Capricorn is your, is kind of your highest points, is giving you a lot of challenges. Capricorn gives you a lot of challenges. It gives you a lot to really, really look forward to, a lot of challenge. And so with Jupiter being here, Aries, you represent that fire element. You represent that leadership. You represent that pioneer, that god or goddess of war. You represent the one that really, really makes impact and really, really is impressionable. And so with Jupiter and Capricorn, I feel like this is only going to give you much more room to play. I feel like this is really, really going to give you, I'm hearing the hots for many of you who are really, really, who are seeking partnership. I feel like this is really, really going to be great for partnership and just to really, really see just your options when it comes to dating, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to, I'm hearing clemency for some reason. I'm hearing things like just boardroom type of things. I feel like this is really, really a year 2020 where you're going to dominate, Aries. 2020, Jupiter and Capricorn is giving you that extra, it's giving you that extra flavor. It's giving you that extra scope to really, 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 really think tactfully and have more of a tactful mindset and really, really, really go for it. Go for what you know. A lot of sixth and seventh chakra activations, third eye and crown. So, it's gonna be a year for Aries. I'm an Aries rising, and it really, really, really is about charging forward and going for what you know, and being real about it. This is about really being real, and this is about having integrity, having pure motive. I really feel that for you, Aries, that it's going to be great luck. The third deacon of Aries is ruled by Jupiter. So you guys really, really, you guys' outcome is always, it's always what you choose it to be. It's always, you always have the ability to stay positive and to really, really change and choose your fate and choose what success is to you and how you define success. So this is going to give you more power. It's going to be a whole hell of a lot more power. Like the Emperor and Empress, Aries, for the year of 2020 with Jupiter there. Wow. So let's get some cards out. I'm going to get a couple of cards. A few cards for Aries for just the year of 2020. And I wanted to do this and just put it out there. And I pray that this resonates. I want to go ahead and give thanks and honor to the 4 archangels of benevolence: Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. I want to go ahead and honor the 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire. Phone's been doing that. Okay. Also, the 4 directions: north, south, east, and west. Okay. Clear this deck of any negative, low, dark energy, and I speak only divine white light protection. Divine white light protection. Divine white light protection. Aries 2020, Jupiter in Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. before I read that, get into that, I'm hearing the word repositioning. It's a mental shift. There's something, I'm hearing there's something jumped in. Something is jump started. Five of Wands. Okay. Okay. Aries. So, Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Five of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, Five of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. So let's talk about Six of Pentacles first. Six of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles, Aries. So there's something that you're going to be investing in. There's something that you're going to be finding the time to invest in. There's some type of opening. There's some type of, I'm hearing it as something where you become more resourceful, and something where you become more marketable. Aries, you're finding your niche. You're finding where you become more marketable, and you're finding how to really balance. It's something about really balancing your service with what your heart truly wants. It's hard to say. Something about balancing the mind and the heart. You know, Aries can be very blunt. They could be very aggressive, the Aries energy, and it could just be very forward, you know. So it's almost like untactful at times, or without real, you know, like Aries is very charming, but without, you know, they don't, sometimes they can burn people out. They can burn themselves out on having so much energy and being so wild and free and adventuresome that they kind of lose pizzazz. So there's something here, Aries, about you really regaining your footing in something. I'm feeling with the Six of Pentacles, and really able to kind of set a standard. It's almost like there's this reset for you with Jupiter and Capricorn. There's this reset. There's definitely this reset coming. And I'm hearing it's very subjective. Like it's very situation by situation, you know what I mean? Or problem by problem. It's like almost like this kind of settling debts with people, settling the debt with yourself, you know. Five of Wands and Five of Pentacles tells me that in a way you're going to be facing reality. You're going to be facing challenges. There's going to be challenges that you're going to be facing that in a way you've already been prepping to face. Five of Wands is very like scattered energy. It resembles conflicts and aggression and, you know, tempers and ego. And then there's the Five of Pentacles, where, you know, there's lack, there's being exiled, you know, having lack, going through financial issues, or you're just feeling alone, you know, things like that, feeling unresourceful. So I feel like for some of you Aries, this is karma that is being reaped for 2020. This is karma that is going to set in or be realized, or this is karma that's going to shape up. And for some of you, this is what you're coming out of. So I'm hearing it like this, Aries. Whatever you get in 2020 is what you give. So whatever you've given is what you're going to get. And I feel that very strong for you because, you know, Capricorn and Cancer have been on our nodes. So this has been a test for you to really branch out in a way and really kind of set your own routine. You've been tested. You know, this has been tested. So Aries has to Aries has to gear up, and Aries has to set pure intentions. Like Aries set very pure intentions. I'm feeling that very strongly for 2020. Let's get some more cards. You have to know what it is you want, Aries, and you have to know where the rubber meets the road. Like you have to really be tactful, because I feel like for many Aries, you know, Aries has felt like a little bit of a loner aspect. Like Aries has been kind of unrelatable. Aries has been very felt unappreciated, or just felt very dominated, felt very thwarted by the system, felt very used, underpaid, all those things. And so there's something here about Aries about you taking your power back, but in a graceful way, in a way that really, really restores order. This is about restoring order. Six of Pentacles for you, Aries. This is about restoring order. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm hearing Taurus. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Virgo, Capricorn, but Taurus though. Okay. I'm feeling something in my throat right now for you, Aries. I'm feeling something in my throat. Throat chakra. Okay, so there's a wholesome gift. There's like this unique. Okay, Aries, I feel like you're going to be getting your swag back. Like this year, 2020, like this is very, very Jupiter and Capricorn. It's almost like you stumbled upon something, or you stumbled upon a hidden gem or something. There's something here about a diamond in the rough. You discover that diamond in the rough, Aries. You're polished. You're becoming polished. Jupiter and Capricorn, polished. Polished, polished, polished. 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 Jupiter and Capricorn is seeing that you're making money moves. Like you're making money moves. You're making moves that really, really help to really self-define your business, help to self-define your brand through your speech, through your quest. And people are starting to want to work with you now, Aries. People are starting to be able to see what you have to offer. This is something about having something to offer. You know, this is about maintaining, financial, obligations. This is about being really well balanced. There's something here about being well poised. There's something here about patience. Something here about charm too. Something here about, about being that guy or being that girl. You know what I mean? Being the thing that you want to see. Offering, what you give is what you get. And so if you want excellence, you have to give excellence. So this is about kind of stepping up to the batter's plate, Aries, and really, really kind of dusting your shoes off and coming in tow. Almost like a Hierophant type of feeling where you're starting to really get in line with the time. For many of you, if there's been this feeling of like going against something, you're starting to really go with the flow of something. And then you find your footing. You find kind of your niche. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So there's something here about lawfulness. There's something here about logic. There's something here about really getting it together. So for many of you, okay, for many Aries, I feel like there's been conflict and there's been these harsh realities. I feel like there's been almost these useless, these burnt out battles, these kind of very willful, I'm hearing these willful, very intentful things, but for many of you Aries, you've been in a rut. Like you felt very, very alone. You felt attacked. You felt conflicted. You felt like it just wasn't fair. Like life hasn't been fair. If you feel that life hasn't been fair, life is about to show you why it's fair and why you have to adhere to a certain rule set or to a certain routine or to a certain program so that you can manifest the abundance you want. The Queen of Swords is very logical. She knows the answer. She's been at this for a long time. You can't really tell her nothing. She's gonna check you. So there's something here about really offering your best foot forward, getting in line with the time, but something about really being tactful. For many of you, if you've burnt bridges with people, this is about really making amends, really, really, really kind of submitting in a way. There's a sense of submitting, really, really getting in line, so that you could have that dream job, so you could have that car, so you could have what it is you want. But you have to, and I feel like I pulled something like this. I feel like I'm saying this again. This might be for Aries. I might have said this before. I may really have said this before to Aries, but I feel like it's a recurring theme. Aries, how aggressive we all can be. The impulsive nature. There's something here about honing down on something and getting something under control. And then we have the Five of Cups. So Aries, you got 3 5. So You know, being an Aries rising, I can tell you that I haven't been the best at communicating what it is that I want. I haven't been the best at really seeing things through. I have an issue or a tendency to really get excited about things, and then when things get hard or when things get, when it comes to certain things, when it comes to certain things, I'd have a tendency to get very frustrated very, very, very fast, and it could discourage me. So, Five of Cups is all about discouragement, disappointment. I feel like for many Aries, if there's been this element of failure, this journey to the road of success, I feel this very, very strong about like this journey to the road of success and really defining what success is for you and how you're going to balance your perspective with the world's perspective, or the way you see things, the way you do things with the way that it's being done. So there's something about a deep transition, a deep transformation too. And I'm hearing that you're gonna have help. There's this feeling of your angels coming to console you, and really looking for high counsel. The Aries opposite Libra energy. Something here about this kind of high counsel energy, this air energy, this very, very direct force. You know, direct force, just like how my phone fell. Sorry about that, Aries. What can I do? But I'm hearing for many of you, Aries, you're going to get a phone call. There's something coming through. There's something coming through. Something's coming through, Aries, for many of you. For many of you, it's been about being patient and really, really going through your tests and your trials. And it's this feeling of, okay, this is the moment you've been waiting for. You went all that way to get to this moment, for many of you Aries. It's about that one moment, that one person. For many of you Aries, it's about that one person and that one moment. It's like, Aries, you learned that you can't have your cake and eat it too. But in learning that, you get to have your cake and eat it too. Okay. Okay, yep. Two of Pentacles, balance. This year, Jupiter, Capricorn 2020, gonna be a year for you, Aries, to learn balance, to get with the song and dance. It's this feeling of, okay, being individually minded, but also allowing that individuality to lead you to your greater manifestation. Two of Pentacles are coming to say that you can handle anything. That these changes and transitions that you've been going through, you can handle it. You've always been able to handle it. You've always been able to juggle different worlds. Because Aries lives in a little bit of their own world. Which, it's our world. It's nobody else's. Aries is the first and the last. Aries is the beginning. It always goes back to Aries. It's always on you, Aries. It's always on you. Four of Wands and Nine of Wands with the Strength card. Okay. So there's this feeling of, I'm hearing it as, don't you rain on my parade. Just give me a second. Let me tune into this, Aries. Jupiter and Capricorn 2020 for Aries. Aries, there's this feeling of having to really brace. I'm hearing it as brace for impact. It's almost like, yes, Aries, fortification, you know, really, 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 this is about intuition. This is about observing. This is about really, really having your ducks in a row. Because I feel like Aries, there's so much coming up for you that it's imperative that you really master your energy and come to a place of contentment, like a place of peace. It's important for you this year to be at peace, Aries. You have to be at peace with yourself, with your mission. Know yourself. Knowing yourself is the most important thing right now. Most of the test, all the tests you've been going through, Aries, up until this time has been about knowing yourself. Solely based off of your own vibration and energy. That's what the strength card is here about. Strength. Strength, 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 strength. I'm hearing class is dismissed. I'm hearing class dismissed. Aries, Jupiter in Capricorn 2020. It's all on you. It's all on you. You're being given the blueprint. You're being given the vision. Now it's on you. What you give, you're going to reap. So this is your Jupiter in Capricorn 2020 video. I want you guys to enjoy. I want you guys to really go and really set pure intentions. Speak to yourself. Have a clear objective. Go with love. Lead from the heart. And you can't go wrong. Toodles, Aries. Enjoy your Jupiter in Capricorn for 2020.